Alright, now I'm back to driving. Okay. Fucking hell, driving in Atlanta is like the most annoying thing during the day I'm seeing. I really like driving at night. So like I was saying, I was driving till 1 o'clock last night and I made a decent amount of money on a Sunday. I made like $100. Um, and I've been slacking the whole week, so it's like I didn't even go in my pocket, but it's like I did it. But anyways, I was like, well, I'm gonna try to wake up today and get like the morning crew, but it's like it's just not the same. I like driving at night a lot better. It's like getting around in Atlanta is just so difficult right now. So I think I might go home, rest, probably get some sleep, rewatch The Pit. Because last time I put it on, I fell asleep, so I need to like re-up on that shit. But boy, it's I don't know. It's definitely possible. I'm just trying to figure out this whole lift schedule and how I'm gonna make it work when I'm doing school and all that shit. So, but yeah, only incredibly terrified. And actually, I haven't even actually recorded a thing saying that. So I did like a whole thing. It's like a whole 40-minute episode. I don't know, podcast, whatever. Sounds a bit pretentious, but like I did like a whole 40-minute thing. I like spoke about what was going on, but then the second half of the day when I recorded it, I got pissed off at work and I recorded the second half of it. And all I was doing was just bitching and complaining. And like I had posted it. I like did it. I like rendered it. I just like put it out. I fucked up the video. If I'm stopping, it's because of the directions. I don't think it picks that up on the voice memos app. But but yeah, I filmed this like whole thing, and I was just bitching about where I work, and I was like, I don't want to sound like this. I don't want to put this out. So I just deleted that. I was like, you know what, it's not worth it. Like, I don't want to. If this is anything, I just don't want to be known as the dude who's bitching about the place he works at. Because you know what? I'm bitching about people bitching about them being at work. So it's like ultimately I'm kind of just worse in my head. So I don't know. At least that's the logic. I try to watch what I say a bit. I can be pretty pessimistic or realistic, but I try to put a positive spin on it whenever I can. I don't try to like force it, but I'm uber realistic, I guess. but but yeah, it was just me bitching, and I'm like, but I don't know. A lot's happened, so I've put my 2 weeks in at the job I'm at right now. I'm gonna do Lyft full time for at least probably like 2 months. I'm assuming because I go to school for phlebotomy starting April 6th. So yeah. So it's Monday, and I'm trying to just like work out a real schedule with it, so I'm not like losing my mind while I'm doing it. Because ultimately, it just kind of comes down to how tired I am. And I was like, maybe I'll be okay if I can like, because like I went to bed at like 3, so I woke up at 8 o'clock today, and I was like, well, I checked the Lyft app, I see all the like surges and shit. I'm like, all right, let's try to get some money stuff. But I think nighttime's where it's at. The overnight, staying up late. Like it's easier to get around. There's less people on the road. Like everybody's out and doing shit. And I'm also competing with fucking Waymos right now. I'm literally in front of a Waymo. Or I'm sorry, behind a Waymo at this moment. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to like play the cards as they come. So I'm like, I don't know if this Lyft thing is gonna be around the same way that it is right now. Because it's like I saw a Lyft sign on a Waymo, so it's like they're dabbling in it. So eventually they're probably going to try to phase out as many people as possible. Because, like, if they can do it, why would you not, as a company, go ahead and try to switch to something that can do it automatically, where you're not having to pay drivers and stuff like that? It's just cash for them, so I don't know. It's only going to get more and more apparent, and more just like what we're competing with, and that's what it feels like right now. Because it's like I'm in Atlanta, and they have like the turbos. It'll be like 50, 60, 70% or whatever. It depends on the day. You get like a bonus on whatever you do. But I'm like in a busy area, and they'll be like, well, there's like a 5 to 6 minute wait. Because it's like everybody came down here because they see it. And then I'm also competing with Waymos. And we're just like all in traffic. I'm seeing all the other Lyft drivers, all the other Waymos. I'm like, bro, maybe this isn't the spot. Maybe everyone's down here right now, and that's the issue. So I don't know. I think my niche might just be because it's like I can be up. I'll be up. I like being up late. Like, that's just when I feel alive. Like, like before, whenever I was younger, like in my 20s, like the night didn't really start until probably around like 10 or 11 o'clock, to be honest with you, in my head. Everything else before that was just like pre-gaming and getting ready. And then once that time hit, it'd be like 10 or 11, and you know it's a good night because it'd be 10 or 11, and then you look up, and then it's like 3 or 4. Like, oh shit, nice, we had a good one. So, I don't know, I miss that feeling a little bit, but I can't force something like that. But like, I don't know, that's like my shit. Like last night, I felt amazing. I got home, I felt great. I was like, hell yeah. I started driving at like dusk, so it was like the sun was going down. Like it's my shit. I'm like basically a human vampire, I guess, so that's why I'm going for phlebotomy. I don't know where I'm at right now. I really think I might try to go for like a night shift. One, because just money, and if I can get in like a hospital or something eventually, that would be cool as well. But yeah, I'm gonna work that shit till it don't motherfucking work anymore. I'm already like training. I'm looking up shit online. I'd like to like learn as much as possible so that when I'm there, a lot of it can feel like a refresher, I guess. So I'm trying. I'm actually trying now. So it's terrifying, but it's super rewarding. The more I do this, like, I don't know, I feel like De Niro in Taxi Driver. I feel like cool as fuck doing this at night. Right now, I feel like an idiot. I feel like a fucking rube. I'm like, bro, I didn't make any. I made like $17, but this traffic is insane. And then one small little rant, as someone who has used Lyft a lot, and Uber, and like taken rides a lot, I don't understand how people make Lyft drivers wait. So like whenever I call a Lyft or a Uber, I call it, and then you know what I do? I get ready. I'm basically ready when I call. I'm like ready to go. At the moment I hit call, whether it's going to take 10 or 15 minutes for that car to get there or get to where I'm at, I'm already ready. Because it's like, yeah, people don't do that, man. I'm out here just like on everybody else's time, and it seems like during the day it's just worse. Because like one, you're in Atlanta, so it's like not already always obvious where you need to like park and shit. So it's like finding people is already kind of a bitch, which I can get past that. It's fine. But when I sit there and get to the parking spot and I have to wait the whole time that I have to, like, it's like a 5 minute window it gives you, and then you can cancel. You might have to call first or something. But having to do that every single ride for like 5 rides in a row, it's like it just draws everything out, and it's just super annoying. Because me, as someone who actually like thinks about this shit, and like I'm pretty timely. Like, I'm always on time, generally, if I want to be. If I'm not trying, I can be fast at night. But, like, if it's something important, I will be there, no matter what. It just doesn't matter. I'm going to wake up. I could sometimes, some shit, it's just, like, in my brain. I won't even need to set an alarm. The alarm's like a tertiary. I don't even know if that's the right word. It's just, like, secondary thing. Because, like, generally, I'll wake up before my alarm. It's annoying, but it's just what happens. I'll be like, I'll set the alarm the night before, but it's like when I'm setting the alarm, I'm setting the intention in my brain, so it's like, brain's like, cool, got it. So, I don't know, I'll wake up like a minute or two before my alarm a lot of the times, or like 30 minutes. Or if I actually let it, or if I am actually asleep and it goes off, it'll ding like once or twice, it'll be like, doo, doo, and then I'm up. I got that shit off. Because you know what? I hate the sound of my alarm. And I'm not going to change it. I'm not going to change it to something I like. I don't need it to be, like, I want it off. And that's enough motivation for me to just, like, get up and get going. If I'm not already up, so. Or if it's just my brain just going type shit. But, like, I really don't fuck around. And I'm trying to, like, move that not fucking around into everything else. Because I've been essentially just running from any kind of responsibility for, like, the past, I want to say, like, 5 years. 4 or 5 years. The last real job I had in my mind was selling insurance. I didn't realize I had a career when I had it. Oh man, I'm so fucking stupid and capable at the same time. It's really annoying. It's like when I put my mind to, I'll get it done. But if it's a stupid thing, it might just not be worth it. And I just don't always know that in the moment. That just kind of comes with like time and living, I guess. But yeah, that's the next plan, man. Really trying to like do something with my life. Not even that. I just want to feel fulfilled in myself. I'm just like not doing anything. Yeah, I enjoy video games, but it's like boundaries, dude. I don't want to be the 40-year-old gamer who's like super into games only. I want games to be just a part of my repertoire, as long with movies and film and television. Please go slower when you turn. What the hell? Alright. And I just need a balance. My life has been lacking balance for a long time, and that's where I'm at right now. I get one thing and I binge on it. Like the situation with my teeth right now, it's like that could have been avoided if I just did things in a regular manner and didn't like, you know, oh, I leave pride in flesh, I feel. I don't know why that came in my head. It's just in my head. I was just listening to it. I really like Sabrina Carpenter's voice sometimes. It's like she's pop, but I don't know, her popular shit was different enough for me to kind of vibe with it, I guess. So, yeah, now I'm going home. I'm just going home. I'm driving home. I'm avoiding the highway. I'm taking the back roads. I'm going to sit down and chill, get some food, and then I'm going to go out tonight. I really don't like driving in the day. I was talking with this other Lyft driver. I had picked him up, and he was like, yeah, man, I used to do it. He did the multi-app, which I would like to if Uber would ever fix their shit. But you know what's ass about that? I have been trying to get my Uber thing. Maybe I'll try to fix that again today. Give them a call. So they use Checker as their background service. So does Lyft. Same exact service. So I tried to sign up for Uber when I lived in Florida for a year, when I was living with my family, helping them out while my mom was in school. And I tried to sign up back then, and then I just never went through with it. So I went recently, so this has been like 3 years apart when I started now. So now, I live in Georgia. They started the Checker with my Florida license, which obviously is not valid now, and they're seeing that. So I've been like trying to contact them. They're like, yeah, we're gonna fix it. We got you in high priority mode. Check back in 2 to 3 days. Or it'll just be like, sorry, you failed. There's nothing I can do. And then I'll go to Checker, and Checker's like, we can't fix it. You got to go to Uber. And Uber's like, we can't fix it. You got to go to Checker. So can't anything be easy? Lyft was easy. I signed up for Lyft. It took like 30 minutes for them to approve everything. I'm like, Uber, please. So, and I mean, I can't even do that now because it's like I'm doing the rental program. But it would be nice to know if something happened with this, I could like go over to Uber. So, damn, am I tired? I'm like really tired. I was like, I can feel the frustration building. But yeah, I think this is a much better little snippet than what I had before, where I was just spitting straight venom about the people I work with. Like, frustration is fine for me, but I don't know, I don't want to be a shit poster. Like, I was so pissed. Like, I said names. I called a bunch of people out, bro. Alright, here we go. 13 minutes from my motherfucking house, bitch. Honestly, I probably need to just start taking the no highway way. This was like 10 minutes extra to get to Atlanta, and I didn't have to get on the highway. I really fucking hate the highway. Actually, I love the highway. I love the highway. I just don't like driving on it when other people are on the road. At night, the highway's fun. At night, when people aren't like on your ass all the time, and you can like actually think about where you're gonna go, and like if you don't know the directions, you can kind of like chill and like look at things. But during the day, it's like there's always someone 5 feet on your ass, no matter what the fuck you're doing or where you're going. And so it's like, oh shit, wrong turn. Sorry, I'm just not even gonna attempt to fix that, because if I try to, I'm gonna hit like 30 people or like cause a whole massive fucking like pile up. Like the defensive driving that you need to drive in Atlanta is, I feel like it's out there. It's on another level. These people are insane. Like, they just do not give a shit. And everybody's got a fucking big ass SUV, which is why I want one now, just for safety. I never wanted an SUV, but now I'm like, yeah, I'm probably just gonna get an SUV for my next car, because you know what? I don't need to be low. I want to be low, but it's like daily shit. Nah, man, I'm trying to be safe, man. I'm trying to not die on the highway, bro. I love my Veloster, but that safety rating is just not high enough for me to have it as a regular daily car. Like, I wouldn't even want a significant other in that car, to be honest with you. Like, if I had a girlfriend, I'd be like, you drive. No, I'm not taking you. I care about you. I want your safety to be number one. I'm not going to put you in my little Hoonigan fucking car. Like, even just, like, the difference in driving this fucking Buick and the Veloster. Like, the last time I took the Veloster on the highway, I was fucking terrified myself. And it's my fucking car. Like, because it's like, it's old. It's 2014. Like, it's a stick shift. Like, driving in Atlanta in a stick shift, I'm never gonna do that. I'm not gonna volunteer to do that. You could hand me the most fanciest motherfucking car, and if it's a manual, I'm not driving it in Atlanta. I'm not gonna have a good time. There's too many hills, like, bumps, and, like, nonsensical, just, like, road layouts. Like, nah. I would be terrified to even take anything honestly lowered in Atlanta. You're gonna get scrapes. You're gonna fuck up your tires. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And honestly, I'm super happy I ran into that dude who did Lyft before because I was about to get a car payment to do this. I was about to say, no, man, this isn't worth it. I'm paying $400 a week just to keep this thing going. But he was like, no, man, stay with it. Just keep it. Just keep this shit. Keep working. Like, just drive. I was like, all right, bet. I'll give it a shot. And I mean, I haven't made money since the first week, I'll be honest. It's been like 4 weeks. One, I've been working. I haven't been doing this every day. So it's like, I'll be fine. But one thing is for sure, Atlanta is definitely a beautiful city. Like, when I'm driving there at night, I feel at home. I can't lie. I love driving at nighttime. So, yeah. I don't know, just going through my thoughts about this shit. Powers Ferry Road. But, like, I'm so tired I couldn't even play a video game if I wanted. It's annoying. It's annoying for me to think I have to, like, really get out of my head when I do this. So I have, like, whatever the thing is where it's like sometimes people will tell me information or like people will give me instructions and it sometimes takes a minute. So it's like it'll be said, I'm listening, I stare at you for like probably a little bit too long, but I'm like processing what you're saying. And sometimes it takes a little bit. Doing this, lifting, lifting, not Ubering. But yeah, doing Lyft and like not knowing where I'm going, I'm kind of always in that state now. So it's like I get in this car and I'm just processing. I'm just trying to like stay focused and like where do I go? And I'm like thinking about the customer and shit like that and like there's just like a lot of moving parts. It's very mentally taxing, but very financially lucrative. So I'm doing it. Also, I haven't hit the Benjamin today. No weed. Oh, I'll try to go without it until the end of school. Because it's like they're most likely going to drug test and shit like that. I don't need to be doing that. I need a job. I'm sorry, I need a career. I want a career. I guess I don't need it. I could crash out. Just like go move back in with my parents and be that again. Dude, what the fuck? Do I need to shower? I guess ultimately I guess I'm kind of conquering my maybe ADHD right now. This is like, this is like my final boss, I guess. Driving. Because like I just had a phobia of driving on the highway for so long, so like this is like the final thing I guess I want to take care of is getting over that fear and like getting used to driving and like knowing where things are in Atlanta because shit, I've been here for a minute. I don't know where shit is. I don't go anywhere. It's not embarrassing to not know, but I would just like to know. I'd like, people are like, oh, how long have you been here? And I'm like, so you're like, well, do you know a spot? And I'm like, no. I go to I go to chain restaurants and then I cook at home, so it's like I can't really recommend anything. Like, oh yeah, I know this spot. And it's like I just don't go out like that. I just don't have the money. I don't have enough money to have good taste yet. At least like in an outward sensing face. I have enough money to make good food at home. I'm killing it there. But buying it, that's a whole other level. They'll be like, hey, you know a good spot for this? I'm like, nah. Sorry, dude. And to be honest, I kind of stopped like trying to do all this shit for tips. I don't give a fuck. I think most people know that they're gonna tip or not before they get in the car, generally. Like, I don't know. I just can't fake being nice. And it's like if I'm focused on driving, I'm sorry. I can't sit here and try to have a conversation with you. If I do, I'll miss a turn, and that's happened to me a few times. And generally, it's not a great conversation. It's just me like, can I keep it going to maybe I can get a tip out of this? That's all I'm thinking, and I hate that. I don't want to be ingenuine. I'll just be quiet and be genuine. I'll make sure that the playlist is fire for them so that when they get in my car, they can at least like have a little bit of a vibe or whatever. That's my goal. If there is a conversation, there's a conversation, and I'm gonna go with it. Like if it's a good conversation, it's a good conversation. I've had quite a few good conversations, but a lot of them are just kind of not anything. And I'm kind of just like saying shit to say shit because it's like, well, they're talking, I'll talk too. So I can't stand it. I'm not gonna be fake like that. I refuse to be fake like that with myself, so I'm not gonna be fake like that with people in this car I got. So I don't know. I make them feel comfortable. Make sure the AC's good, temperature. I will try to ask them like, hey, is the temp good? So they know I'm like open to talk and stuff like that. But generally, it's like, hey, how's it going? How's your night going? That's about it. If they answer, cool. If they go further to the question, nice. We can hash it out. But I don't know. Most people, they seem fine with that, especially late at night. It's like these people just got off work. They're not trying to have a whole conversation. I'm the least interesting thing to them. They just got off of work and they're like, I'm about to go home and like cook food or like go to bed, or they're like relaxing. So you're like, alright, bet, get in. Make sure my music's bumping. I got this like, I'm trying to go for like EDM, not EDM, but just like lo-fi, very understated, so that if I have it on like 2 volume, you still feel that little bit of bass. It's just comforting, dude. To get in a car and just have that. It just puts you in like a trance state, or at least for me. And it seems to be working for these people too. Because they get in, they'll be like falling asleep, relaxing. I have like a few I have like a few songs in there that have lyrics, and they're pretty well known. But I'll catch a few a few YNs. I don't know what young. I was about to say the word young Nick. Anyways, but no, I caught like a few YNs actually singing along. They be like, shit, man, I don't know what's going on. You know, they try to act hard or whatever, but man, I saw you, bro. Enjoy the music, cuz. But yeah, that's like a fun little thing, side project for it, I guess, for me. Cause like I don't know, I'm like big on music, but